Most people over 60 believe that fruit is the safest thing they can eat. After all, doctors have told us for decades, eat more fruit for your heart. But what if I told you a few of the fruits sitting in your kitchen right now could quietly raise your blood pressure while you sleep? Sounds unbelievable, right? Yet, new research is showing that certain fruits, especially when eaten at the wrong time of day or combined with medications, can cause sudden spikes in blood pressure overnight. Imagine this. You finish dinner, enjoy a bowl of healthy fruit salad, go to bed, and by morning, your blood pressure monitor shows a reading 15 or 20 points higher. It's not your salt. It's not your stress. It's your fruit. In today's video, we'll uncover which common fruits can trigger these hidden spikes, why the effect is stronger after 60, and what's safer, heart-friendly options you can enjoy instead. And no, you don't have to stop eating fruit altogether. This isn't a fear story. It's about balance, timing, and knowing the facts so you stay in control of your health. By the end, you'll understand exactly how to enjoy fruit without sabotaging your blood pressure, and how a few small changes can make a big difference overnight. So if you've ever thought, I'm eating healthy, but my numbers still go up, stay tuned, because once you see what's happening behind the scenes, you'll never look at that healthy fruit bowl the same way again. Here's something most people don't realize. Not all natural sugars are created equal, especially as we age. When we're young, our bodies handle fructose, the natural sugar in fruit, pretty efficiently. But after 60, our metabolism slows, our insulin response weakens, and many of us take medications that change how our kidneys and blood vessels react to sugar and potassium. So when you eat large portions of certain sweet fruits, your body may respond with a temporary blood pressure surge. Let's break it down simply. When you eat fruit, your body absorbs fructose in your liver. In small amounts, that's perfectly fine. But when fructose intake gets too high, like from fruit juices, dried fruit, or very sweet tropical fruits, the liver turns much of that sugar into triglycerides. These fats circulate in your blood and make your arteries stiffer and narrower. At the same time, fructose triggers the kidneys to retain sodium, and sodium retention is one of the fastest ways to raise blood pressure. It's a double hit. Tighter arteries plus extra fluid equals higher pressure. Now, why is this more dangerous after 60 days? Because most people over 60 already have reduced kidney function, lower nitric oxide, which helps blood vessels relax, and are often on medications like beta blockers, ACE inhibitors, or diuretics. These drugs can change how your body handles potassium and sodium, making it easier for even natural sugars to tip the balance. Here's an example. Let's say you enjoy a ripe banana and a glass of orange juice at night. That combination seems harmless, but together, they deliver around 50 grams of sugar and a hefty dose of potassium, all absorbed quickly. Your blood sugar spikes, your kidneys hold onto salt, and your blood vessels constrict slightly as your body tries to rebalance overnight. By morning, your blood pressure monitor reads higher and you wonder why. It's not because you did something wrong. It's because your body's response system is different now. Doctors at Harvard and the Mayo Clinic have observed that even natural sugars, when consumed late or in excess, can drive blood pressure up through these exact pathways. But here's the good news. This doesn't mean fruit is your enemy. The key is moderation, timing, and pairing. For example, eating fruit right after a high-protein meal or adding a handful of nuts slows down sugar absorption dramatically, so your blood pressure stays steadier. Another tip: avoid drinking fruit juice on an empty stomach. It floods your system with sugar and potassium without fiber to slow it down. Whole fruits, eaten earlier in the day, are much safer for your blood pressure and your heart. In short, it's not the fruit. It's how your body handles it now. Fiber is your friend, juice is not. Timing and balance matter more than healthy labels. Understanding this mechanism is the first step to protecting your heart and energy levels as you age. And in the next part, we'll reveal which specific fruits are the sneaky culprits that most people, over 60, eat every day without realizing the pressure they're putting on their heart. Stay tuned. You might be surprised by what's on that list. The 5 healthy fruits that aren't so heart-friendly. It's easy to think all fruit is harmless nature's candy, right? But for people over 60, some of the sweetest and most popular fruits can quietly work against your blood pressure goals. Let's go through the 5 common culprits, why they matter, and what you can do instead. 1. Bananas. The potassium paradox. You've heard for years that bananas are great for your heart. That's true for some people. Bananas are high in potassium, which can help lower blood pressure if your kidneys are healthy and you're not taking certain medications. But here's the catch. After 60, many people are on ACE inhibitors, ARBs, or potassium-sparing diuretics. These drugs already raise potassium levels in your blood. Adding several bananas a day can push it too high, causing irregular heartbeats and making your blood pressure fluctuate. Better choice. Half a banana with breakfast or switch to berries, which give antioxidants without potassium overload. 2. Grapes. The sugar sneak. Grapes look innocent. They're tiny, juicy, and easy to snack on. But a single cup can hold more than 20 grams of sugar, and because they're so small, it's easy to overeat. Fructose from grapes enters your bloodstream quickly, and if you're insulin resistant, which most people over 60 are to some degree, that sugar spike can trigger sodium retention and raise blood pressure. Better choice. Pair grapes with protein like Greek yogurt, or switch to grapefruit segments. Lower sugar, higher fiber, and still refreshing. 3. Mangoes, the tropical sugar bomb. A ripe mango tastes like sunshine, but it's also packed with sugar. One medium mango can contain over 45 grams of natural sugar. That's nearly as much as a can of soda. Even though it's natural, it still affects blood vessels the same way refined sugar does. It stiffens arteries and can push blood pressure up for several hours. Better choice. Papaya or kiwi. They have half the sugar, plus digestive enzymes that help reduce inflammation, great for your heart and joints. 4. Dried fruits. The silent spike. Raisins, dates, and dried apricots are often marketed as healthy snacks, but drying fruit removes water, concentrating the sugar. A small handful of raisins can have the sugar of 3 apples and no water or fiber to slow digestion. For someone managing hypertension, that's like throwing gasoline on the fire. The sugar hits your bloodstream fast, and the resulting insulin and fluid retention can raise pressure for hours. Better choice. Fresh fruit with skin on like apples or pears. The fiber balances out the sugar's impact. 5. Fruit juice, the disguised dessert. Yes, even 100% pure juice. When you drink juice, you get all the sugar and none of the fiber. Your body absorbs it as quickly as soda. For example, a glass of orange juice might have 25 grams of sugar, the same as 6 teaspoons. If you drink that every morning on an empty stomach, your blood sugar and blood pressure can both surge before breakfast. Better choice. Eat the whole orange, not the juice. Or better yet, drink water infused with fruit slices for flavor without the sugar load. Why? These matter more. After 60, our arteries become less elastic with age. The lining, called the endothelium, doesn't expand as easily, and our kidneys lose some of their filtering power. That means sugar and sodium have a stronger effect on blood pressure than they did when we were 30. It's not about banning fruit. It's about being strategic. Choose fruits with lower sugar, higher fiber, and slower absorption. Berries, apples, and citrus in moderation are far safer long-term than sweet tropical fruits or dried snacks. And if you're thinking, I only eat fruit because I want something healthy, you're absolutely right. You just need to know which ones actually support your heart at this stage of life. In the next part, we'll uncover something most people never consider. Even if you pick the right fruit, the time of day and how you eat it can make or break its effect on your blood pressure. When and how you eat matters more than what you eat. Here's something doctors don't talk about enough. It's not just what you eat, it's when and how you eat it. For people over 60, this makes a huge difference in blood pressure control. Your body's hormones, digestion speed, and circulation rhythm all change with age. That means that same fruit can affect your body very differently in the morning versus at night. Let's unpack that simply. 1. Morning versus night. The blood pressure roller coaster. In the morning, your blood sugar and blood pressure are naturally lower. That's when your body handles fruit sugar best. Your liver and muscles are ready to use that sugar for energy. But at night, especially after dinner, your metabolism slows down. Your body doesn't need much fuel, and your insulin sensitivity drops. So when you snack on fruit before bed, your blood sugar and blood pressure rise faster and stay high longer. That's why many people say, "I eat healthy, but my blood pressure spikes overnight." It's not the food, it's the timing. Doctor's tip: eat fruit earlier in the day, preferably before 4 p.m., and avoid having it as a late-night snack. 2. Eat fruit with a buffer. What's a buffer? It's simply a way to slow sugar absorption. When you eat fruit alone, the natural sugars rush into your bloodstream. But when you pair fruit with fiber, fat, or protein, your body digests it more slowly, and your blood pressure stays stable. For example, have a few apple slices with peanut butter. Add berries to plain yogurt. Eat an orange after a small handful of almonds. These combos keep you satisfied longer and prevent sharp sugar swings that stress your arteries. Research from the American Heart Association shows that pairing fruit with protein or fiber can reduce blood sugar spikes by up to 35%, and that translates to steadier blood pressure. 3. Hydration and salt balance. Here's a hidden trick few people know. When your body is even slightly dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker and harder to pump, so your pressure rises. Fruits high in natural sugar, like grapes or mangoes, can make you lose water faster, because your kidneys work harder to flush out the extra sugar. If you don't replace that fluid, your body holds on to sodium to compensate, and your blood pressure climbs. Doctor's tip: drink a full glass of water with fruit snacks. It helps your kidneys filter better and keeps your pressure steady. 4. Chew. Don't drink. When you chew fruit, your saliva starts breaking down sugar gradually. That's your body's built-in slow-release system. But when you drink fruit, like in smoothies or juices, you skip that step. Sugar floods your bloodstream all at once, and your blood pressure can jump in less than an hour. So remember, eat your fruit. Don't sip it. Your heart will thank you. 5. The 3-2-1 formula. Here's a simple rule my patients love. 3. Eat fruits mainly within 3 hours of waking up. 2. Pair them with at least 2 other food groups like protein and fat. 1. Drink 1 glass of water afterward. Follow that, and you'll balance your sugar, support your kidneys, and help your blood vessels relax naturally without cutting out your favorite foods. So yes, bananas, grapes, or mangoes might not be perfect for everyone. But when you eat smart, you can still enjoy the fruits you love while keeping your pressure under control. It's about timing, pairing, and hydration, not restriction, because a healthy diet after 60 isn't about eating less. It's about eating wiser. In the next section, we'll pause briefly for a quick question to you, and then move into the solution stack that shows exactly how to build your heart-friendly fruit plate for steady blood pressure all day long. If this video's making you think twice about your daily fruit bowl, good. That means you care about your health, and that's what senior wellness is all about. We'd love to hear from you. Which fruit surprised you the most so far? Do you notice your blood pressure changing after certain foods? Drop your answer in the comments below. Your story could help someone else watching this right now. And if you're finding this helpful, please take a second to tap that like button. It tells YouTube this content matters and helps more people over 60 discover these simple, science-backed tips. And of course, subscribe to Senior Wellness so you never miss the next video. We simplify healthy living one small, powerful step at a time. Now that you know which fruits can quietly raise your blood pressure, let's focus on the positive. The fruits and daily habits that actually support a calmer heart, better sleep, and healthier numbers on your blood pressure monitor. Because the truth is, healthy living after 60 isn't about giving up what you love. It's about learning how to make food work for you, not against you. 1. Choose the right fruits. The Gentle 5. If your goal is to keep blood pressure steady, choose fruits that are low in sugar, high in fiber, and packed with antioxidants that protect your blood vessels from stiffening. Doctors often call these vascular protectors. Here are your 5 safest, heart-friendly options. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, tiny but powerful. Their deep color comes from anthocyanins, compounds proven to relax blood vessel walls and improve circulation. Harvard studies found people who ate a handful of berries most days had a 10% lower risk of developing high blood pressure. Apples. The skin is full of quercetin, a natural antioxidant that reduces inflammation in arteries. Eat them whole, not peeled, for maximum fiber, and chew slowly to help your digestion work in harmony with your heart. Kiwi. Low in sugar but high in potassium and vitamin C. A Norwegian study showed that 3 kiwis a day lowered both systolic and diastolic pressure more effectively than 1 apple daily. Papaya. Gentle on digestion and rich in enzymes that help clear waste products from the liver, improving how your body handles sodium and fluids. Plus, its mellow sweetness satisfies sugar cravings naturally. Pears. High in water and fiber, especially the soft-skinned varieties. They hydrate and fill you up without the sugar surge of tropical fruits. Doctor's tip. Rotate your fruits through the week. Different colors mean different antioxidants. Think of your fruit bowl as your natural pharmacy. 2. Eat with rhythm, not randomly. After 60, your body's internal clock or circadian rhythm slows down. That means your metabolism and insulin sensitivity change throughout the day. When you eat in sync with that rhythm, your blood pressure stays calmer. Here's a simple daily rhythm plan. Morning 7 to 9 a.m. Best time for fruit. Your liver and muscles are ready to use sugar for energy. Combine fruit with protein yogurt, nuts, or eggs to buffer absorption. Midday, 2 p.m. Prioritize vegetables and lean protein. Skip dessert fruit unless it's low sugar, like berries. Afternoon 3 to 4 p.m. Ideal for a light fruit snack. An apple, kiwi, or a few papaya slices. Drink water with it. Evening. Avoid sweet fruits. Opt for cucumber, pear, or even a few cherry tomatoes if you want freshness. Pro tip. Your body handles natural sugars up to 40% better before mid-afternoon than after sunset. 3. Hydration. The simplest pressure regulator. Water is the unsung hero of blood pressure balance. When you're even mildly dehydrated, your body produces vasopressin, a hormone that tightens blood vessels and increases pressure. And when you eat fruit, especially those higher in sugar, your kidneys need more water to filter that sugar and balance electrolytes. Without it, your body holds on to sodium and fluid, pushing your numbers up. Doctor's tip. Drink a full glass of water with every fruit serving. If you dislike plain water, try these heart-healthy infusions. Water with lemon and cucumber slices. Warm water with a pinch of cinnamon. Herbal teas like hibiscus or chamomile, both known to support lower pressure. Staying hydrated doesn't just lower pressure. It helps your brain stay sharp and your joints feel less stiff. 4. The half and half rule. Building a balanced plate. This rule makes healthy eating effortless. Half your plate vegetables, a quarter protein, a quarter whole grains or fruit. Why it works. The fiber and protein slow sugar absorption, reduce insulin spikes, and prevent those sharp blood pressure rises after meals. Example. Breakfast. Oatmeal with blueberries and walnuts. Lunch. Grilled fish with vegetables and half an apple. Dinner. Chicken and steamed greens, with papaya for dessert. You're not cutting fruit, you're placing it in balance. That small change keeps your body's chemistry calmer all day long. 5. Move after you eat. The 10-minute secret. A short walk after meals can be as effective as some medications for improving circulation. When you move, your muscles pull sugar out of your bloodstream, easing the load on your heart and kidneys. Even gentle activity works. A 10-minute stroll around your home, watering plants or light stretching. Slow, deep breathing for 5 cycles, in for 4 seconds, out for 6. It's not about burning calories, it's about activating flow. Movement tells your body you're safe, and your blood pressure naturally drops. 6. Small habits, big impact. These 3 habits make the biggest difference over time. Whole fruit over juice. Always. Fiber slows sugar's impact. Eat earlier in the day. Your body processes sugar better in daylight. Pair fruit smartly. Add nuts, yogurt, or oats for smoother digestion. Stick to these, and within weeks, you may see your average pressure drop 5 to 10 points. a powerful result without changing medications. 7. The mind-body connection. Stress quietly undoes even the best diet. Cortisol, your stress hormone, raises blood pressure by tightening arteries and retaining sodium. Here's how fruit can actually help. Vitamin C from kiwis and berries lowers cortisol naturally. The act of chewing and slowing down for a snack also activates your parasympathetic rest and digest system, a built-in blood pressure regulator. So next time you sit with your fruit plate, take a slow breath, chew mindfully, and let that moment be your mini stress break. 8. A gentle closing thought. Every small choice you make, whether it's drinking water with your fruit, walking for 10 minutes, or eating earlier, teaches your body to relax again. And relaxed arteries mean a stronger heart and steadier numbers. You don't need a radical diet. You just need rhythm, awareness, and kindness toward your body. In the next section, we'll clear up some of the biggest myths about fruit and blood pressure, like whether fruit juice is ever safe, or if cutting all sugar is necessary. The answers may surprise you. Let's clear up some of the most common myths about fruit and blood pressure, because there's a lot of confusion and even fear around what's safe to eat after 60. Myth 1. Fruit sugar is natural, so it can't be bad. That's half true and half dangerous. Yes, fructose in fruit is natural. But natural doesn't always mean harmless, especially if your body processes it differently than it used to. After 60, your liver and kidneys become less efficient at balancing sugar and sodium. So when you eat a large amount of sweet fruit at once, your body can experience the same temporary spike in blood pressure as it would with dessert, just from a healthier source. Truth. The issue isn't natural sugar itself, it's quantity, timing, and balance. Myth 2. Fruit juice is the same as whole fruit. This one's easy. It's not even close. When you drink juice, you remove the fiber that slows sugar absorption, so your blood sugar and pressure jump almost instantly. A glass of orange juice, even if it says 100% pure, can have the sugar of 4 oranges, but none of the fiber that protects you. Truth. Eat your fruit. Don't drink it. If you crave juice, try diluting it with water, or switching to infused water for flavor without the sugar load. Myth 3. I should stop eating fruit completely. Absolutely not. Cutting out fruit entirely can deprive you of vital vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber that support your heart, brain, and digestion. The key is to choose wisely and eat rhythmically. Stick to low sugar, high fiber fruits like berries, kiwi, apples, papaya, and pears. Enjoy them earlier in the day, and pair them with protein or healthy fat. Truth. You don't need to quit fruit. You just need to outsmart it. Myth 4. Blood pressure spikes mean my medication isn't working. Not always. Sometimes, the spike is diet-related or even tied to dehydration. If you notice your blood pressure creeping up after certain meals or snacks, write it down. The pattern itself can be more useful to your doctor than one single reading. Truth. Food timing and hydration can shift blood pressure by 10 to 15 points within hours, even without changing medication. Myth 5. Only salt affects my blood pressure. Salt matters. Yes, but it's not the only player. Sugar, stress, sleep, and hydration all shape how your blood vessels behave. Ignoring those while focusing only on salt is like locking the front door but leaving all the windows open. Truth. A balanced lifestyle controls blood pressure better than any single food rule. So, the bottom line, fruit isn't the enemy. It's the how, when, and what combination that makes all the difference. Once you understand that, you can stop fearing your favorite foods and start enjoying them wisely. Up next, we'll tie it all together. A quick recap of the key takeaways, and one last reminder to stay connected for more doctor-backed, easy-to-follow wellness videos made just for you. If you've made it this far, congratulations, that already shows your commitment to your health. Let's recap what really matters. Not all fruits are equal. Some can spike your blood pressure overnight, especially if you eat them late or in large portions. Timing and pairing matter. Enjoy fruit earlier in the day, and pair it with protein or fiber to slow absorption. Hydration is medicine. A glass of water with every fruit snack helps your kidneys and keeps your blood pressure steady. Gentle movement counts. A short walk or deep breathing after eating can lower your pressure naturally. And most importantly, don't fear fruit. Learn it, love it, and let it work for you. Your health after 60 isn't about perfection. It's about awareness. Small changes, repeated daily, create big results over time. And the best part, you're still allowed to enjoy delicious food while keeping your heart safe. So tell me in the comments which fruit surprised you most today. Have you noticed your blood pressure changing after certain foods? Your experience might help someone else watching this right now. If you found this helpful, please like this video. It helps more seniors discover reliable, doctor-backed health content. And subscribe to Senior Wellness for new weekly videos that make staying healthy simple, scientific, and sustainable. Because your best years aren't behind you, they're right here, waiting for you to nourish them wisely.